3-year-old in MP becomes youngest ever to take Santhara, dies minutes after ritual in a deeply emotional and spiritually charged event that sparked national attention. A 3-year-old girl in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, became the youngest known individual to take Santhara, a sacred ritual of voluntary death, before passing away just minutes after the vow was completed. On March 21, little Vayana Jain, aged 3 years, 4 months and 1 day, took Santhara in the presence of monks of the Jain community and her family. After being diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor in December 2024, Vayana had undergone surgery in Mumbai earlier this year. Despite initial signs of recovery, her condition rapidly declined again in March. According to her parents, Piyush and Varsha Jain, both IT professionals, this spiritual step came after consultations with their family guru, Rajesh Muni Maharaj, who had overseen more than 100 such rituals. Guruji saw her and said, "Even surviving tonight will be difficult," recalled Piyush Jain in an interview with Dainik Bhaskar. The family, emotionally devastated and spiritually inclined, sought guidance and eventually gave their consent for the rare and solemn ritual. "There was a sense of spiritual fulfillment, but also the unbearable pain of losing our only child," said Varsha, her voice marked by both grief and faith. Santhara, also known as Sanlakana, is a centuries-old Jain practice of embracing death through fasting when life is considered spiritually complete or physically unsustainable due to extreme illness or old age. The practice is regarded as a form of self-purification, not suicide. It is reportedly mentioned in Jain texts as early as the 2nd century, like Ratnakaranda Shravakakar by Acharya Samantabhadra. The ritual, carried out with religious chanting, lasted around 30 minutes, according to the family. Vayana passed away peacefully just 10 minutes after its completion. Jain spiritual leaders Rajesh Muni Maharaj and Rajendra Maharaj presided over the ceremony. The toddler's act of renunciation has since been recognized by the Golden Book of World Records as the youngest recorded instance of Santhara. Though rare, Santhara remains a legally and ethically debated practice in India. Critics have questioned its legitimacy under laws concerning suicide, while some communities staunchly defend it as an act of spiritual liberation rather than despair. Vayana's story, however, is not just one of ritual but of a deeply rooted spiritual upbringing. "We had always encouraged her to live by Jain values. Feeding birds, visiting the cow shed, meeting our guru, and reciting Pachkan were part of her routine," said her father, reflecting on the short yet spiritually immersed life of his daughter. Swipe left for next video. The event drew significant attention last week when the Jain community honored the grieving parents during a special ceremony in Indore, recognizing their faith and the spiritual depth behind their decision. As her name enters record books and her story circulates through homes and temples alike, the case of Vayana Jain continues to evoke a mix of reverence, sorrow, and contemplation. A child's peaceful death framed within the sanctity of one of Jainism's most solemn rites. Latest blogs.